My name is Marcus Burke, and I'm a college student from Hereford College of Arts. I'm a daydreaming person who loves to imagine new ideas from locations, characters, and writers as well. And normally I'm a socially awkward person, but I'm a big fan of movies and I'm genuinely love to become a film director. I have lived in Hereford for about 2 years and I'm living with my mom and 2 brothers. And I originally came from Northern Ireland and traveled through a ferry to get to England. I'm planning to get a part-time job to get a better quality camera for filmmaking by becoming a director. And this mic as well, since this mic is really bad, like terrible. For my research for this project, I'm going to be talking about identity. And I checked on the internet what defines identity in Google and found interesting results. Condition or character as to who a person or what a thing is, the qualities, beliefs that distinguish or identify a person or thing. So in my opinion, I think that identity comes from experience. It comes from hobbies. It comes from like, for example, sports, like cooking, all those sorts of stuff. And for example, these kittens right here I have with me, I love taking care of them. And a person who loves cats and animals would be love to become a pet, not a pet, a vet. A vet care to take care of animals like these, as example. And I would say that people would have identity from something like talking to people. It comes from personality traits, authentic backgrounds of how we basically go through life. Or for example, I'm Spanish, so I usually was like half Spanish and half Northern Irish, and that comes to me as my mom who speaks Spanish, and originally I'm a bilingual, I believe it is, which is a language where I basically have problems because you see I can't speak 2 languages and I couldn't speak either. So here I am speaking English because I'm living in Northern Ireland back then and I was raised up there. Talking to others for work can be a thing, but for me, I'm an extremely shy person, so yeah, that would be like bees buzzing in the room like an extrovert, and a swarming of them too, so naturally I would be the one out of the way, so yeah. I'm certain that many people felt the same way as I do, being different, like an alien. I was a straight up introvert when I was in school, and tried to communicate with people, but ended up exaggerating and stuttering midway through my sentences. And I still am today. I was interested in people's reaction. I love seeing the reactions to see how they think about what I loved. And I usually love talking about the animation and the visual effects that are in there. And it made me amazed after seeing the behind the features, because when I was young, I loved checking through the feature designs, how they made the movie, how they made the TV show, and those examples and so on. And in general, I was basically a boring person because I was easily bored with things in general. And yes, especially when it came to video games. Now, don't be shocked. Now, don't be surprised there, because with me, I didn't have internet back then because my mom didn't allow me to use the internet. And so on there, basically because she thought I was going to be distracted to use the internet for videos and games. So I only used the internet when it was in the library. And so when it came to that, basically I only used the internet to basically like learn things. And in the library I love reading books, so that's how naturally I came to love reading it. And yes, the kids are interrupting me, so yeah. There are fans who love animation by sharing their favorite clips from cartoons or even anime. I could show one as an example of what they're doing, and some from the West, because traditional animation is still great, and it's more of a choice of varieties of what you like in animation, from 3D, stop motion, puppets. It's not really animation, but it's a style, and sand animation, glass, and the old man and the Sea is a great short film if you want to see that, because that was all drawn in glass, which looks amazing. The nostalgia of watching your childhood TV shows or movies was amazing because it's the feeling of the good times when we were all younger. These examples what makes us to think when we are young. An example is that animation can convey the audience's emotion by connected to them in visual storytelling, and so does live action. And so games like Minecraft, with its peaceful soundtrack and immersive gameplay. When I was young, I was interested in art since it was one of those things that made me interact with my ideas, like exploding planes, with bizarre looking creatures, or copying realistic images of animals to draw in my own book. I know I was a weird child back then, and then I was really interested at that because I love to see people's reactions. I love trying rock climbing, and then when I was trying that, I was extremely shy and I was scared to look down from high heights. I was using my scooter to go up on the upper hill and to ride it down to feel my adrenaline rush by feeling alive. My mom never wanted me to come into the kitchen when I asked what she was doing since I was 5 years old. She then took me into the living room to watch DVDs and videos from my age on TV to ease my boredom, and that was the first time to experience what I was watching on the big screen. I watched many cartoons of Looney Tunes and movies to pass the time and was engaged into the experience of the story and animation. My mom only allowed me to watch up to 1 hour, 2 hours, at least on the television. When I was young, my mom noticed I was interested into those things, and she decided to take me to watch Shrek Forever After in the cinema in 3D. In my honest opinion, that was painful to watch, since it was one of those 3D glasses to wear back in 2010, and my eyes were burning in agony and it cooked like fried eggs, which was one of the worst experiences in my life. The cinema was the most exciting place for me to go, since it was a phenomenal experience to hear surround sound and the massive size of the screen with delicious snacks and popcorns to eat, and the atmosphere around it, which felt so relaxing to come into. I want to become a film director because when you're the director, you can control the story, visuals, camera, animation, music, sound effects, and managing the project to see your own vision come to life, but producers involved can disrupt it or cooperate along with it. I am thankful for God for being part of my life, since it was very important to me when I was young and having that relationship. For people now today, it's more secular, and then people would usually think, oh, religion is superstitious, it's angry, it's hate, it's no love. But for me, to them, it doesn't matter. To respect somebody, to have an opinion is fine, but to push people away because of that is wrong. And I want to say to people like that to show love and respect. And it is important to me to what I love, because I love filmmaking. It makes me who I am right now. And that is my dream. It is a big dream to become one, but practicing would benefit me to do more what I can do by being better, and that journey is worth trying. And those messages along the way I'm going to learn is every day, an everyday experience to learn. And I thank you for watching this video, and I thank you for this time, and thank you for watching this video. God bless.